happening now on Joe's no-budget builds. Due to the lack of cash or credit, Joe attempts to build a one-off floor pan using no break, no bead roller, and no cardboard, because those things cost money. So sit back, relax, and prepare to be amazed.
Today, on this old Jeep, you shouldn't be able to see the ground in this whole area. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start building the floor pan to it. Now, I believe I got an idea that I'm gonna go with it, and hopefully nothing gets sideways, because I only have so much metal. Now this is pretty thick for a floor pan, but I have it, and I have enough. And this is what I used on the front part of the Jeep to patch the floor pan. So you can see I've already got a line laid out I'm gonna cut. That only took about 3 hours to make, but it runs straight across and it fits good. The drive shaft's gonna clear it. All I gotta do is put another section in here and then come out to there. It'll be probably 6 pieces, I'm gonna say, to do this whole floor. 6 separate pieces. This one here is gonna be a toughie, because it's a big piece of metal. I got this across there so it don't just fall down in the hole, but it's still gonna wanna flip. I don't know, maybe, and I'm gonna have to bow it because it has to go in a notch over there and a notch over here. So I'm gonna stick that side in, hopefully it'll bow, and I can pop this in and it'll pop in. All right. What I needed to do. There, that side's in. There. She's in the hole. 1.7 degrees, which when I set it right out here on the body, it was 1.7. So that floor is sitting flat with the actual Jeep. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna measure from this edge to here, to the floor. Then I'm gonna cut me a strip and put that bend in it just like that and take it all the way to the floor. I'll bow it and then I'll just weld it. I'll put it down, mark the floor, cut the floor, and then come back and just weld that piece, this piece, right to the floor. Kind of hard to explain, but let me get it cut and I'll show you. I kind of have some bad news about my channel. YouTube don't like me, or the algorithms don't like me bouncing around from subject to subject. They kind of find out, well, this guy does gardening stuff. We'll put him in front of a lot of people that like gardeners. Well, that's fine, but when I swap over to my Jeep stuff, they don't click on it because they don't give a shit about this Jeep. So I need to separate my gardening from all my car stuff. So what I'm gonna have to do is create a new channel for my Jeep, custom cars, custom fabrication. That will all be on this new channel. I'll put the channel name down here at the bottom. But if you would, please, if you're into more of the Jeeps and not the farming stuff, subscribe to that new channel because all my stuff on this will be over there now. I'm gonna kind of try to do it on both if they don't catch me, and put something on both channels for a little bit. But due to that fact, I'm gonna have to split my channels up. Now when I do that on my new channel, until I get 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours, I'm gonna miss out on my 60 some odd cents a video I've been making, which really gonna hurt my pocketbook a little bit, but that's okay. I'm not in it for the money till the money gets big. But thanks for watching. Now back to the video. This right here is my back panel going up against the back wall. I have put this lip on it here. I'm going to drill holes in my floor pan, and then when I set my floor pan on here, I'll just weld. I drilled holes here so I could plug weld it to that back brace across there. I'm gonna weld it across the top and then plug weld all these holes, and it ain't going nowhere. That's a solid piece of iron there. These thick metal, it's overkill, but it just welds so much better than that real thin stuff. And you can weld pretty much like this lip and not have to worry about warping it or something like that. It ain't going nowhere. It's solid. There is a good and the bad that comes with the overkill steel. We might call this the overkill steel build. I swear it gets harder to put in every time. It's been like 3 hours and I've been getting my butt kicked. Well, let me show you. I mean, I got it looking pretty damn good. I still got to do some trimming here, a little bit of trimming up there, but I cut this piece right here. I got a lip on it that goes underneath. I got a drill hose spot weld that. And this piece right here was a butt kicker. I fought it till finally I just screwed a piece of angle iron to this floor to hold it dead flat from here to here, because my floor had a little whoop in it. I'm gonna brace it from underneath after I get all this figured out, but I had to hold it flat while I got this piece right here cut exactly how I want. It's fitting tight. I'm gonna have to trim that off a little bit. I still gotta build this side here, and I have been on this thing 2 days. This is probably a 3-day job. the way I'm doing it with the bare minimum tools I have, but it'll get done. It's just gonna take me a while and it'll be solid and look good. It's just gonna take me a while. Before I drop it back in, I just wanted to show you what I got here. What I wanted was an edge for that center metal floor pan to sit on all the way around. All the way, that's the original floor. And it's gonna sit on this edge all the way around. Just need to come out one more. Time, here we go. I stuck that last one in just for you, and it seems like it gets tougher every time I do it. But let's take a look. It's fitting pretty tight and pretty right. I think I might could run over a landmine and be pretty safe with that floor in there. Another day, and I think this will be done. Everything is tight. All I got to do, I'm gonna come back and drill holes, boom, 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 all the way around, and then plug weld it. And that floor will be a done deal. I gotta put my braces on the bottom, but that's after I take it off for the last time. Another day, and this floor is a done deal. I can move on. Thank God. I really wasn't gonna include this on this video, but being I haven't posted it yet and I've got it done, I'll give you a little peek. I've got the floor. I haven't come back and ran it with a grinder, but the floor is all welded in. I don't know how many welds that is, but it's a lot. Let's take a peek underneath the bottom. I'll show you. I haven't painted anything yet, but this is a bracing. I got 2 pipes, one there, 3x3s that run all the way across to give it good strength. And then here, I put these going crossways, all the way across right there, basically where people step in to get into it. And then one right here where they step to go into the bed to get into the back seat. I mean, you could be 300 pounds and dance a jig on this floor pan. It ain't going nowhere.